Okay, so I'm CammyG, and we are going to be filling the tunnels in that we built for the Atlas mission. And I actually had an issue where stuff was breaking through here, like not even on the mission, random stuff was breaking through here. I think it's because they were trying to get to up there or something, but it's just a note that, we placed this here to block stuff from getting higher up. So, I can show you now, obviously, now that I'm putting traps down, that we want to put a wall launcher on that. We're also going to put a wall launcher there, and on the floor we will get tar pit traps. So, pretty much with these trap tunnels, I'm going to be putting tar traps on every single floor. Apart from, the ones where we have slants, I will put floor launchers. In fact, I actually have to craft some of those. So, yeah. When it comes to stuff like this, I don't know why that's taking damage. Oh, there was a propane went off, that's why. So, let's just kill these guys. Oh, of course there's more. Oh my god. Right, yeah, so they're going to come up here, and the reason we put tar pit traps everywhere, you could go for wooden floor spikes. Well, if I can even speak, you can go for wooden floor spikes. But the reason is, and not, I'll show you when not to use it. But the reason is because it slows stuff down, so that our gas traps, our broadsides, our wall launchers, they all hit the husks. Because the enemies are slower, they're going through the trap tunnels for longer, so that's the reason we use them. I've done videos of which traps to use anyway before, and I'll probably be making more in the future. I'm just going to block that off just to stop stuff. But yeah, for this area, really all we're going to do now is put some gas traps down, and then another one of those, and probably, yeah, let's put broadsides on the sides, and then that's it, broadsides on the sides. In fact, we can put a wall launcher here with a gas trap there, so that when stuff gets to this point, they get hit by the gas trap, they'll get knocked off, they'll go flying down there, then they have to come all the way back up. Here, if they get hit here, they go flying backwards, they have to come all back up. Here, if they get hit by this, they go flying up there, they go... Okay, so you definitely understood all that. Where are those guys doing? They're going under there. Okay, good. I'm fed up of stuff coming towards me. Alright, so that's all those traps done. I might as well do this while I'm here. So, floor launcher even, where the slant is, and then here we're just going to put a broadside trap, and that's all we can do for that. Let's see if we can jump up here. We can, awesome. So for this area, they come in, we're going to slow them through this. We'll get gas traps at the top. And again, remember, I've said in the other video that this is all, over the top, pretty much. Here, we're going to actually put a wall launcher to send them back out. And then here, we will do broadsides. Then, as they drop down, we could definitely put a gas trap there, actually. But yeah, this is all, like, definitely way more than you ever need. Just, in case you didn't know from the other one. But it's just to show you guys, where stuff goes. So again, in here, 4 tar pit traps throughout and over here. On the sides, we will do that. We'll put a launcher on the end one there. Then again here, launcher on the end one, broadsides on the sides, gas traps on the top. So I'll sort of explain at this point, I guess, why stuff goes where. So, gas traps, it's the best ceiling trap in the game, by far. None even come close. The only other time you'd want to use a separate trap is... I'll just build an example up here. If you had, like, near the objective where you have this, if you put a roof below, above... God, I can't even speak. If you put one of those zap traps that, hits one target, that goes through the slant. So that's the only time you'd want to use that trap. And then with stuff like this, if we had a ceiling up there, please go away. You can put the tire drop trap on that, and it will fall down and go down the ramp. I don't use those traps because I just use gas traps. Like, if I were to put traps here, I would, you know, do that and put a gas trap there. So that's the reason I use that. Wall traps, I did a test. Wall dynamos do so bad damage, plus their nature. So when you come against elemental husk, it's going to do basically no damage unless it is water. Wall darts are pretty good. So wall darts you'd probably use in like a situation like this. If you have wall darts, you know, use them. You'd put them here because, you know, it'll hit them as they're going away. But broadsides, I build my trap tunnels in a way that I can have two walls opposite each other like this. If you put broadsides on these, it is just overpowered compared to all of the other wall traps, the damaged wall traps anyway. It is honestly just ridiculous, and you don't want to use any other wall trap. Floor traps, I've said either tar pit or wooden floor spikes. There will be a point where I'll use retractable floor spikes, so I'll tell you where for that. And then wall launchers, obviously, you could put a wall launcher here, because if they got to here, you'd get launched back here, and then this one would send them back out. But I prefer to get the max damage with this, and then the wall launcher here will send stuff flying back out. So yeah, hopefully that's explained the traps well enough for you. I have no metal left. That's hilarious. And then we're going to put the gas traps there, like I said, so that I'll hit them. Can I get my... yeah, okay. And then when they come into this area, the broadsides will ping across. So that's all of that area. Then down here, obviously we want our floor launchers, as well as one there. Then when they're in this area, what we will do is slow them and then get broadsides on all of these. If you're doing an all mission, you probably wouldn't need to put those ones on, to be honest. This is just, again, because I'm overdoing it here. Alright, so this is the area where you'd use retractable. Let's just craft one. Oh, I don't have the schematic anymore. I crafted like 800 or something, and then recycle the schematic, but I don't have them on me. But yeah, you'd put one here. So at this point, you've stopped them. There's a wall launcher that'll knock them in pretty much 100%, and then retractable floor spikes. Seeing as I don't have them, I'm just literally not going to put anything on the floor. And then gas traps on the ceilings, of course. Through here, we definitely want to slow them through here. Get a launcher here, a launcher there. Here we'll put broadsides, and then on these two broadsides, and I think that's mostly it. We can do this and put broadsides on those two. But I think that is it, isn't it? I think that's all of the traps, so we can actually run this thing. Let's see, we'll do this. Yeah, we can run this thing. Put our base on the very top here. This will increase trap damage, it will increase durability, and as you can see, it spreads quite a decent amount out. If we put that there, and that there, that'll spread it out even further. We can probably go ahead and put ceilings over that. In fact, there's no need for it. Let's just cut it like that, just to make sure stuff can't get in these. Not going to bother with the ceiling there, because we don't need to really spread the base that much anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this thing. I'll keep this in the traps bit of the video. Oh, that guy got decimated, honestly. Oh, these trap tunnels are so good. Okay, so yeah, I will just show it working for a bit. As you can see, most stuff is going to die at the very beginning of the trap tunnels. Yeah, you can see loads of dots there coming through the barn area. I'll probably just put a turret down, you know, get some of these guys shot. I won't show the whole defense because, you know, that's just boring. You don't want to see 8 minutes of me stood here in the trap tunnels. But yeah, I'll just show it working. You can see, I mean, Nothing here has made it past this point. Nothing here has made it past the first one. This is honestly so good. And, you know, this is what I mean by I overbuilt. Like, you don't need all of what I made. Clearly, like you can see. There's no need for it. But yeah, I'm not even worried about this. I'm going to go ahead and whack one of these bad boys down. Okay, they're all dead anyway, so that was pointless. One thing to be careful about with this, and with everything, I suppose, with a guide for trap tunnels, is don't set off propanes. Obviously, I haven't had any propanes yet, and what I'm going to do is actually just stand on the top here, just so they don't try and lob them at me or anything. But yeah, propanes are going to be your arch nemesis in this. Because they will... Oh, there's a smasher here. I'll watch this die first. Let's see, how far is it going to make it in? That's the second block, it looks like. It's taking decent damage. There's the broad, and it's dead. Wow! Oh, that's what I mean. I mean, it's just OP, these trap tunnels. I don't even have to worry about anything, really. So yeah, with propanes, obviously when they die, they're going to drop it. So your trap tunnels are the only thing that's killing them at the moment, so they're just going to get filled with propanes. So if you set off one, it's going to blow them all up. All of your trap tunnels are going to go. If you're not at the very end of the defense, you know, your trap tunnels are gone and you're going to lose. So be very, very careful with that. You know, a lot of gadgets like grenades, this thing, you know, your guns, not all guns set off propanes, but most of them do, like 90% do. So, you know, just be wary of that. If you're in a mission and people have built trap tunnels, if you've built trap tunnels, if you don't know or if they don't know, you know, let people know. Don't blow up propanes. It's very important. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. There's no point in me showing anymore. You can see it works. You know, this is your proof that all of this has paid off. I'll probably do more examples, you know, less massive. Looks like I'm doing Storm Shield Defense 10 or something right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share it with people that you think might find it useful, and I will see you in the next one.